the cement companies, construction companies. Yesterday was not a disappointment. The market seems to be listening to the program, and Julius Berger, one of the construction giants that will be involved in one of the biggest road construction in Nigeria, the shares went up. By the way, the Apapa Wharf Road will be closed for 12 months to be repaired. That's one bad news this morning. Think about it. For those who do business and live around the Apapa, if the road was bad, now it's going to be a total closure. 12 months for a total makeover. Okay, move on to the unlisted securities market. We call it the NESD over-the-counter market. That was largely unchanged. 643.29 reading on the index. And if you take that away, in terms of turnover, the market was a little bit active on a Monday, 127,847. But in terms of gains by those unlisted stocks, it was largely unchanged. The fixed income market started the week a bit of tepid, slowing down in the FGN bond papers. So let's go through the FMDQ OTC Securities Exchange. And that's a bit of the very slim trading day, and that was just about 3.5 billion on the FMDQ OTC, very lackluster Monday. Treasury bills, well, try to keep the triple digit. In total for treasuries, 168.33. Traders and dealers trying to take an eye or keep an eye on what the central bank will do as far as mop up via the treasury options for the new week is concerned. And it was a bit of an interesting day at the currencies window. The Naira was largely in the water, 0.02% negative on the dollar at the interbank spot, gained 0.5% on the street at 368, and lost about 0.25% at the interbank, at the investors and exporters window, INE window, 366.20. So let's talk about healthcare and health financing. Dr. Ni Osamiluyi is here. He's a medical practitioner and someone who thinks that you can go online, keep the dollars here in Nigeria, and spend money to get proper health. So this is putting your money where your heart, whatever body parts you want to take care of is concerned. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
It's good to have you. So when you see Nigerians take dollar out and they're not doing much of the medicals locally, it hurts you.
Definitely it does. I think it's bad for everybody. So let me put it in context, first of all. Medical tourism. If you can afford it, it's allowed, you know. But there are so many people that can't afford it. In America, people travel from America to India, to Southeast Asia, to access care, usually because it's cheaper. But you find out that a lot of people in Nigeria access care outside the country because they don't know what is available in Nigeria. And when you're sick generally and you want to access care, it's better. It's a win-win for everybody for you to access care locally because your family is around. When you travel, only 1 or 2 people can go with you. There's a limitation to that. And in medicine, there's something called follow-up. So you go outside, you go for maybe a heart transplant. What happens? There could be complications. So when you come back, do you fly back? So what we've done basically is we think it's critical for there to be visibility for Nigerian doctors.
How do we get these things done? What are you folks doing locally? What are you doing locally in terms of health financing? The news, the word on the street is that folks like you are going to the markets to look for some money, maybe some high-profile investors, I don't know, and you're looking at maybe you're doing the convertible notes of some millions of dollars to make sure that we have healthcare that is available locally. You are my doctor, and I can touch you. You are not officially my doctor. We shouldn't disclose anything here, but that's just...
Okay, so... what we've done is this. Everything is going digitally. Even in Nigeria, you can buy online, you can shop online, you can do so many things online. And we think it's critical for Nigerians to also, to an extent, to be able to access care online. So it's not necessarily in terms of virtual care, but to put visibility so that you can find doctors online and you can be able to book appointments online. So what we've done, we created a platform. It's called DocuLink. Basically, what DocuLink does is that, you know, doctors can advertise. Doctors, it's against the ethics. But so that has left a gap. People don't even know what the interesting, the beautiful, the wonderful things that Nigerian doctors are doing. The transplants, the unbelievable things that are happening in Nigeria. So what we've done is we've tried to bridge the gap. We've set up this online platform where Nigerians, in a minute or two, you can find any doctor in Nigeria and you can book appointments with them. And we think we should scale. So we're raising funds to take this to the very, very next level. We're using convertible notes. We are giving 10% discount, and we're giving 10% interest also. The coupon rate is 10%. We think everybody deserves to be able to have care when they need it.
And at affordable.
So
you think
rates.
the financial markets can help Nigeria's healthcare sector here?
Definitely. Financing is key. The private sector has a very, very important role to play in health. The government can't do it. There's no matter what the government does, the public can't bridge. Public healthcare can't bridge the gap. So, MRI, for example, CT scan. These are very, very, very expensive equipment. So, a lot of money is required in healthcare to be able to scale and to be able to provide the care. There's a lot of gap in terms of healthcare.
Tell me the truth. And this is the honest truth, that the Nigerian government can provide health care affordable for everyone, 180 million. Yes or no?
It's impossible. It's impossible. So, in our work, we've done something. You will find out 180 million Nigerians. How many people go to public hospitals? How many people go to private hospitals? You find out that, in fact, most people in Nigeria go to the chemist, the pharmacist, and again, that's another gap. So, the first place they access care for a lot of people is the pharmacy or is the chemist. So again, that goes back to education, enlightening people and things like that. Now, when you look at even the distribution of hospitals, private hospitals, over in terms of distribution, there's so many of them. So mainly federal government is trying to concentrate on providing tertiary care. And you find out that a lot of people go to hospitals to access, especially tertiary hospitals, to access primary health care. So it's important that money has to go to the private sector to increase their capability and capacity.
Okay. Thank you very much. We'll follow you. If you are following money, then I'm following you. I got to find out. When you find money, let me know. Let's know. Let's be the first to know.
Sure.
You're looking for some millions of dollars. That's a lot of money by today's exchange rate. Do have a good time.
Thank you so much.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Getting healthcare. I'm going to put my money where my health is. Okay, let's come back after the break. We got some not too nice news for you. You've heard about the Apapa Wharf Road will be closed for 12 months for repair. Nigeria's budget for oil was $44.50 for 2017. We're now just about $3 above that. So oil prices tanking globally. And we got some other nice news for you from the commodities market. You don't want to miss that when we come back.